so I'm not gonna wet them before I put them in the seasoning. So that I'm gonna go ahead and cook the green beans at 400 degrees also instead of
upgrading. Just got some bacon wrapped green beans.
pour on my top.
Brought us to the yard or brought us out of the yard?
Hey guys, welcome back to Big Job's Bar and Grill. 2 guys, 1 smoker. Today it's an episode of me cooking. We're getting ready for a storm to hit, so I'm trying to get dinner cooked before the storm. So what I'm cooking tonight is shake and bake pork chops. I've got our oven fry that I'm going to cut our pork chops in. I placed it in, I do 2 packs of it, place it in a Ziploc bag, add a little bit of applewood rub, a little bit of wood-fired garlic, and a little bit of ground pepper. We'll do that in just a second. We're going to make homemade green bean bundles. I've wrapped our green beans, our fresh green beans, in bacon, and I have seasoned those with a little bit of Weber's roasted garlic seasoning, wood-fired garlic, and a little bit of ground pepper. So we're going to put those in the oven at 350 for about 15 minutes. And then I've got corn on the cob. I've put it in water. I've cut up a stick of butter, added some Creole seasoning and a little bit of salt, and we're going to let it boil. It'll boil the whole time we're cooking until dinner's done, and that way it's more tender and juicy. You can't boil it enough, even if you have to add water. I like to boil corn longer sometimes just so that you have that juicier, sweeter corn. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put our pork chops out. These pork chops have bones in them. So, got your pork chop. These are moist from de-thawing, so I'm not going to wet them before I put them in the seasoning. So that you stick it in the seasoning. Coat it on both sides. I may have to get on damp for it to stick better. Shake off the extra. And you put them on your pan. So we'll coat all of them. With our seasoning mix. I like to do shake and bake because it makes a pretty juicy pork chop. Plus, they don't have to cook very long, so it's a quick meal. This is the center cut pork chop. Unlike those are just the chops. This was an assortment pack, so we got a little bit of all of them. They're a little bit bigger than just straight pork chops. Season them real good. Go ahead and cut. Okay guys, so we got our pork chops coated with our oven fry. I did it a little bit differently than the box says to do it. I don't usually do stuff by boxes very often. It actually calls for an egg to moisten the pork chop. You dip it in it and then coat it in there. I didn't do that. I actually, they were already kind of moist from thawing, and I went ahead and did a little bit of water on them and went ahead and coated them very nicely. So that's what you see here. And then you cook them at 400 degrees. For boneless, you would do it for 25 minutes. Since we have bone in, I'm going to cook them for about 35 minutes. I'm going to add 10 minutes to it because it doesn't give you temperatures for that. But we'll check them and see if they don't look quite done. We'll cook them for a little bit longer. I'm going to go ahead and cook the green beans at 400 degrees also instead of 350. That way we can cook the pork chops and the green beans at the same time, so dinner will be done at the same time. So once they're done cooking, I will be back. Like and subscribe. Yes.
What up, y'all? It's your boy T. Joey B's taking a nap or something. My beautiful, lovely fiance is cooking some shake and bake pork chops. Me and Joey B We've been upgrading the bar this morning. We got a overhead, and she's boiling some corn. You got some potatoes in here, babe?
Nope, just corn.
Just corn. And she's making some shake and bake pork chops here in the oven. And well, we're gonna have a good dinner tonight. Unfortunately, we ain't got the smokers or grills lit, but we're gonna have a good dinner. Like and subscribe. 2 guys, 1 smoker. We're here at Big Jobs Bar and Grill.
On the way, we're gonna give them the dog outside.
Alright, what up, y'all? Me, Joey B, my beautiful fiance Sara. She's cutting up Lane's pork chop now. She's got some bacon wrapped green beans.
Corn on the cob. And then our finished pork chop. Our shake and bake pork chop. I did have to add an extra 15 minutes to the 35 minutes I already cooked them because they were bone in. And the shake and bake says boneless for 35 minutes, so I added an extra 15 minutes to them, and they're perfectly done. Like I told y'all before, not big in measuring my meat temperatures with thermometers. I cook based off of the way the meat looks. Pork chop is perfectly white through and through, no pink, so it is done. So,
Sarah, what's your pork chop do?
I'm not singing my song that I made. My pork chop brings all the boys to the yard.
No, go ahead and sing it. Go ahead and sing it. Go ahead and sing it, babe.
No, I'm not singing
No,
it.
go ahead and sing it. No, the camera's not going
What
off.
up, guys?
My boy Joey.
But it's time for dinner. Like and subscribe.
Hey, no, go ahead and sing
No.
your song. Her pork chop brings all the boys to the yard, as she says. All right, babe. How's your shake and bake pork chops, your corn on the cob, and your bacon wrapped green beans?
Delicious.
What did it do to all the boys?
Brought y'all to the yard.
Brought us to the yard or brought us out of the yard?
Out the yard. Will you hand me the ranch?